This week in VR education news, the future of immersive technology in the States, looking at ChatGPT, and of course, some news from Apple. Let's hop into it. First of all, we have AR Post putting out this interesting article talking about the new Immersive Technology for the American Workforce Act. Basically, this is an act that has been put into the American government to basically support lower income neighborhoods and people getting access to grants and other funding opportunities for XR technology. And this is very exciting just to see that the American government sees the impact of training in virtual reality and augmented reality and getting this into the hands of as many people in the States as possible. So very excited to see this spread and just hopefully open up the opportunity for more content to be available both in the public sector like that, in academic sectors, and in the enterprise space. Moving along, this study from Pew Research showed that the majority of Americans have heard about ChatGPT, but few have actually tried it themselves. And I think this is very interesting because ChatGPT is free. You just go, you make an account, you're able to start playing around with it. And most people have heard about it. So if you have heard about it and you haven't played around with it, definitely jump in because this is really revolutionizing the education space, not just in how students are cheating on exams, but in the future, hopefully allowing for AI avatars so that you can practice soft skills, allowing for you not having to write very complicated essays, but instead applying your skills in a more practical way because ChatGPT will be available in the workforce once you get there. So very excited to hear that many people know of ChatGPT, but hoping that more people start using it so that it is used properly, both in the education realm as well as outside of that. Then lastly, obviously, Apple released their Vision Pro headset or announced their Vision Pro headset earlier this week on Monday. And to be honest, I don't see how this is really going to affect the education space right away. It's much too expensive for education institutions to afford it, and the content really isn't built for educational content at the moment. That being said, I'm very excited for version 3, version 4, maybe version 5, where the price comes down, or maybe they're giving academic discounts and there's much more content built up, as well as hopefully not just being basically fully augmented reality and more focus on the virtual reality side of things so that you can use controllers or gloves or something to fully interact with the simulation and learn from that simulation. Anyways, I put up some posts on LinkedIn and there's a lot of great articles that we'll link to in the comments about this headset. But if you haven't heard of it, definitely check it out because it is setting a precedent for what the quality of VR and AR will be like in the future. Anyways, that's your update for this week. I'll see you next week.